Hi, and in today's episode, folks, we'll be having a little tour of what we've been up to and then finish off with the statues, which is great fun. Now, I'm going to take you over to my Princess Wonderland. It's great when the flowers come into view like this and show you what I've been adding to it. Now, candy canes, look at this. Giant butterflies. Mushrooms, marshmallows, candies. I mean, you could do a whole like Alice in Wonderland theme if you wanted to. It's incredible. Little sweet things. I've got a mermaid and a fountain. This was all in the statues area, and I have gone just a touch mad around the outside, but I thought you just made it all like magical, really. So if I zoom out and go round, you'll be able to see exactly what I've been up to over here. And I think next time I do something like this, I'm going to make sure I have an area to put lots of these, because all I had to do is just fit them in where they were. But I thought it was quite nice to go round the outside of the place here with a lot of it. So it kind of gave its own little world. Didn't put any, I don't think, in the food and drink area, although you can do. There was cars, and I put a few statues up, but you know, you could really go mad with that. And here down in the pirate land, oh gosh, there was just so much you could have put in. It was incredible. There were boats and captains and buccaneers, buried treasure. You could have had a whole little island in the middle of the park and positioned your flags and your treasure digging and everything in that area. But as I say, didn't have that much room, so just scattered them around to fill in the spaces. The dinosaur one, we'll go to the dinosaur one now. I went completely bonkers. There was these big boulders, and I did have like areas of nothing, so I just put loads of dinosaurs in it with bushes and these different shaped boulders. And they had bones and they had little eggs, nests of eggs. It was incredible. And so many different types of dinosaurs that you could obviously move around with your Z key. So I filled up quite a lot of the areas with that, and it was quite nice. Some of them went very close to some of the rides, so when you're on the road you could see these underneath, which I thought was quite clever. And like I said, I did have spaces like here where it was empty, so I just filled the dinosaurs in. Some of them escaped into the Wild West. So it's going a bit mad, so I had to kind of delete them ones, a bit silly. But the statues have got big things like this saloon and jailhouse, and I could have done a whole area like that if I'd realised before I put all the rides down. And they had like totem poles and wigwams. If you wanted to do a native Indian area, you could have easily have filled it up with stuff that they'd got in there. They had little caravans. There was these wind wheels. It was, and then apart from the cowboys that were in there as well. I don't know if I can see any of the cowboys. But it was just, there's one here. It was just incredible how much detail. Little, look, there they are. Hiding behind the little barrels, and you could do a little Wild West show, as in them fighting each other, couldn't you, if you wanted to? It was really funny. They had little campfires and all sorts of nice stuff that you can just make a whole scene with, and I think it just finishes the park off. It makes it more authentic, doesn't it? So I was really pleased with that button. And look, little fires going on. So there we are, and that's all in your this button with your series. That's where we're going. Well, we're having a little going to do now over in our area here. I'll show you what I mean. So there's some robots. There's one of them. So these are quite small, but you know, like you can turn them obviously around. So put them in a area like that. And there's a big massive one somewhere. But you can see what I was saying, there's just so much stuff. These dinosaurs are just incredible. This is going to be good when I go do my spooky world. Duck up parachute, it's amazing what they've added into this. Final outpost, you could have really have gone full tilt with it if you ever realised. So yeah, I'm going to go mad with my spooky world. Look, giant ants I can have on there. Incredible. We're looking for sci-fi stuff. She's coming up soon, I'm sure. Gladiator statues. I mean, there's just so much stuff. That'd be great for the spooky one, won't it? I know they're there because I've used them here. Here's one. So let's just turn them around so they're not all in the same direction. There you go. Yeah. Impact crater. It's just incredible what they've actually thought of. All these different size boulders. Amazing. Oh, here we are loading. This is the big robot. I think, as I said before, it just makes it a little bit more not realistic, a bit more spacey. There you go. You can go mad. I'll do a lot of this off camera, but I just wanted to show you a little bit of it on camera because I've done so much of it off camera. So you've got your let's move down a little bit and put these somewhere else. That's it. Put them that way. You can put them like a whole row of them or down different sides. It's just incredible what they've managed to do. There's the lamps I've been using over here because I thought the blue looked a bit more spacey, so I'm going to go off camera and put all these on around the place. Got a bit of light. Look at these in smoke. Fantastic. Parachute. You'd have great fun in a water one, wouldn't you? So I think there might have been radar. One of those. Two. Here's our rockets. And let's move over a little bit. A bit too far. Okay, put the rockets in. Oh, we don't forget to turn them round. Or fly off in different directions. Look at this Roman columns. It's just brilliant. It really is. I was well impressed, as you can probably tell. Let's zoom out a bit and see where we're missing areas. So there, on here, trying to see over there. There we are. One over there. Because they were quite big, weren't they? So they filled up lots of nice little spaces. Space jaunt, whatever that is. It had the word space in it, folks. That's all we needed to know. Look at that carcass bones. Incredible. Submarines. I was just well impressed, as you can probably tell. But you know, you don't just have to dot them around like I am. You can plan it out exactly where you want it to go and what ones go best together and how they would look in certain places together. Whereas I'm just kind of using them to fill in gaps. Vampire castle. Guess where that's heading, folks. Okay, we need to get at the bottom now. I think these are the zombie, yeah. So there you have it. We can put some of the food and drink places in. I mean, just because it's a sci-fi part doesn't mean it can't have ordinary food as well. I mean, obviously it would be nice if it had food that was spacey, but I don't think there was that many actually spacey-fied, was there? Some pretzels, and we got to do toilets and things. There we go. I think there's a road there path even needs something in it. There we go. Where's the encounter? Let's go. I keep forgetting those ones don't do the multiples like I was hoping they might. Okay, so I think that's all the pathways filled. Probably missed a few, but I shall see that when I go around and put the other stuff in. So we want benches, don't we? Tempted to go back down there with it. Now there is a space. Now this is there is a space thing. Seats. That's what I was trying to think of. There we go. Where are you? Two together, red. A bit like that, but they're red. Yeah, there you go. There they are. And we'll just dot them around. You've got somewhere to sit. Remember, you just click lower than the red thing. When it goes red, you just bring it down a bit. Telling myself more than you, really. But if you are playing along at home, it's a good little tip to have. Except I didn't do it that time. Classic case of do what I say. So this is going to be a lot of work off camera, just to finish it all off and add little bits and pieces. I think what I should have a bin quite close to the seats. Remember where I put the seats. They're close to the food things. Are handy, aren't they? We'll need some toilets over here as well. And don't get that clipped down then. Square park sign. Tall sign box. Water cannon. That would go in your I'm looking for information. There we are. That would go in your water park, wouldn't it? So we'll put a first aid down here. Probably one over by that. Yeah, that is. I was going to say by the big roller coaster. Information. Go there. Toilet's what we were looking for, wasn't it? Yeah, I just wish you could do multiples like that. You're not having to click backwards and forwards all the time. You put toilets there. The music. The ATM music machine. Yeah, it'd be nice, and it plays music as you get your money out. There's a feature. So I think we'll just put some of the UFO and space things here. Where was the UFO? There we go. Put them down here. I don't think there are that many over this side, the park. And the space. Little space hats, wasn't there? There he is. There we are. Okay, so let's zoom out and have a look. I'm really quite pleased with that. That looks great. When I do my next one, I'm going to see about getting the colour change. I'm sure there's a way you can make that green grass or silver if you wanted to, or grey. That would make it more spacey like, wouldn't it? But it looks a bit barren, doesn't it? It does need more things in it. Needs lamps and seating over here because you haven't got any. I'm sure if we just put some of this over here, it would. Well, that's not. Maybe it's the wrong way around. Very tricky to do, isn't it? There we go. I've got the hang of it now. There we are. Photo point. I suppose you could put the photo points in front of things like that, couldn't you? Bench is what we were after. Yeah, it still looks a bit barren, doesn't it? You know, it's still. I mean, I suppose it's futuristic. Could probably get away with it not being cluttered too much. Put the bins down. It's much easier when you zoom in if you're doing smaller things like this. Don't think there was anything else. So I wasn't going to put any trees or anything in, but we've got to have a look, see if there's anything that looks kind of futuristic but not too out of place. Tall Martian tree locust. Let's look and see what the Martian tree locust looks like. Oh yeah, I'll zoom them over and have a better look at a Martian tree locust. Yeah, I suppose you could get away with that plant, couldn't we? Zoom out, see what that looks like. Yeah, I think it's unified like that. It looks quite good. Yeah, that looks quite nice. That's finished that area off quite nicely, hasn't it? From this point of view, it could be. Yeah, I like that. That's quite nice. Yeah, so I think we'll put some of them around the place because they're not too bad. Try not to go too mad. Oh look, there are a few gaps over here, look. A new button, folks. There's my space hats. Yeah, space hat there. My UFO. Look at me noting the ones that are in here. Turn that around so it fits there. On the right, can't see. There we are. That's not too bad. So what was I up to? I was up to plants, wasn't I? I was down to the Martian looking thing, which I thought was quite spacey. It's got a spacey name, hasn't it? Dot a few over this side. That's basically how I was doing it, you know, just scrolling down, having a look through, see what the Neptune, that's spacey, isn't it? Spacey sounding name. Anything a spacey sounding name gets put in. So that's basically how I was doing it, you know, just wandering around, seeing what needed extra bits in it, and filling it in. I suppose I like that. Yeah, see if there's any more because there's quite a lot of different ones here, aren't there? Nice lot of dark ones for when we do our spooky theme park. Sounds very exotic, doesn't it? Oh yeah, that looks kind of alien, doesn't it? The smoke from the volcano. It's incredible. Yeah. see if there's anything over here that needs a bit of filling in. Yeah, there we are. I think we're nearly at the bottom. I don't think there's anything else. A zombie. Amazing. This is all fences and posts. So I didn't even notice that one. So folks, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed your little tour arounds and me having fun with me with a multitude of statues. And I will see you for, yes, look at here. This is going to be our traditional park. So that's in our next episode. So bye.